fun video for you guys today. Short backstory, my neighbor was over and he said, wow, your barbecue looks really clean. How old is it? I said, it's about 8 or 10 years old. I said, well, I clean it every spring. And there's certain things that I do to keep it looking pretty much brand new. I'm gonna teach you guys my tricks. Okay, before I start doing this, usually the day before, I like to get my barbecue nice and hot. That's gonna bake any pieces of old food and grime, kind of char them up so it's easy to get them off. The first thing I'm gonna do is scrape my grills. Whether you have stainless steel or cast iron, make sure you give them a good scrape and get all of the gunk off the grills. You can use a brush, you can use a putty knife, get them as clean as possible, and then we're gonna take them out. I know. No wire brushes. But for this step, get yourself a brand new wire brush and give those grills a really good clean. There's gonna be lots of steps after this to make sure that all the bristles are off the grates. Now that I have the top of my grill clean, I'm gonna take the grates out. We're gonna get as much of the bottom gunk off that we can. It's a good time to inspect your heat plate. You can always give it a good clean. You can see it's all burnt, corroded. Time for a new one. Once you have that out, you can really get in here, scrape all the sides down. Look at all this gunk on the sides. That all should come off. Grab a shop vac and clean the whole thing out. Also, a good time to look behind your barbecue. Probably clean out your drip tray. And underneath usually gets pretty dirty too. Get in there with the shop vac. If your starter stopped working years ago, unscrew it, replace your battery once a year. Easy. As I mentioned earlier, if your heat plate looks like this, probably time for a replacement. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna put my grates back in. Time to clean the outside of the barbecue. Step 1, soap and water. Everything soap and water. Then we're gonna get into some special little tricks that I do to make your barbecue look awesome. Okay, ready for this? Make sure your barbecue's in the shade. Grab yourself some chrome car polish and some wet and black tire shine for cars. You're gonna use this on the black plastic parts of your barbecue, and you're gonna use the chrome polish on the metal. It's gonna make it look real nice, and it's also gonna protect it from the sun. I wouldn't say this is food safe. Just make sure your food's on a plate. It's gonna look good though. The next thing I want to address is the top of the barbecue lid that's gonna start flaking at some point. Grab your putty knife and just work your way across it and make it smooth. Knock off all those chips, and then we're gonna paint it. Okay, the barbecue is looking really nice. The grills, if you have stainless steel grills, give them a good clean with an SOS pad, they'll come up really nice. If you have cast iron like I do, get some avocado oil, which has a really high smoke point, give them a good coating, and then turn your barbecue temp up really hot. After that, you'll be ready to cook. Be sure to ask your wife before you borrow her toothbrush.